Hi everyone, I am back with another Temu haul. Stay tuned to see what I got. Alright, so as I mentioned in my last Temu haul, I said I would be doing a Temu haul coming up with moleskin in it because my husband really needs that for 2 of his foot ulcers. So that is how this one got the privilege of being next on the list. And right now for me, my screen is going super slow, but yet the timer on the recording says it's going normal. So who knows what this is going to look like. Hopefully it'll be normal. But anyway, there's supposed to be, according to the tracking information in Temu, there's supposed to be 18 items in this bag, and they are all from the same order. So I'm just going to start pulling one out, and let's go. And hopefully we'll make it through this without any significant coughing bouts, because that would be unpleasant, right? Well, I would cut that out for you guys. But a few coughs here and there, you may get stuck listening to. I still have that honey echinacea lozenge that I popped in during the Dollar Tree haul that aired for you yesterday. This should be Tuesday when this is airing. Darn it, where did it go? Oh, okay. First thing, I got this free. I think, I spoke too soon. I think that I got this as a free prize on Farmland, but not one of the Farmland win the game prizes, but if you got enough points in that point tracker thing, within a certain period of time you get a free gift. So I picked out this one. These are, see where the opening is. Breathable knitted leg warmers. Alright, so it's got these. What am I going to use this for? Oh, we'll see, I guess. But these are the long ones. So I got these, or I picked these because I figured they could stick out of boots or go over leggings up to my knees because they're super long. But they are cuffed. They really are a leg warmer, so there's no socks at the bottom. And they are in knit. So you've got this design on one side and this design on the other side. And what on earth are you supposed to do with these? Anything? Oh, because I got these for free, I can't click on it. But it just shows this laying in a little pile next to these. So maybe it was really just to tie them together. I don't know. But, and because they were free to me, I can't click on it to see how much they cost for you today if you were going to buy those. But they come in multiple different colors, and I just picked gray because I have a lot of gray t-shirts that I figure I'll be wearing with black leggings, so figured that would work. Next, okay, so this bag is going to have a lot of yard signs that I purchased to go here. And I purchased signs for, I think I got a sign for kind of every, well, okay, I think I got a sign for the first 2 weeks of November, and then for the last 2 weeks of November I'll have a more Thanksgiving-y sign. And then I think I got 2 for January, 1 or 2 for January, and then I got 1 or 2 for February. But then I think I got 4 for Christmas, so I could do a different Christmas one each week. So these are the canvas yard signs that I've shown on here before. I decided I was going to go with a gnome theme for back there. So all of the ones that are going down here will have gnomes on them. So as you can see, this is the Valentine's Day one. And I paid $174 and it's now $258. They have a ton of different ones for each of these events. Okay, I think this is one of the ones for January. All right, sorry about that. I popped in a different cough drop. I'm trying the honey herb Ricola now, and it's way better than the echinacea one. All right, so I got this one for the month of January. Snuggle up, Gnomies. It's cold outside. I just love these things. But if you wanted to put them outside, it does have a stitched seam along here that you would stick your yard sign stand through. I've noticed my one that I have outside twirls around a bit, not the flag, but the whole pole that it's on, because I need to crimp it so it doesn't. It was one of those that when it had 2 different pieces that had to screw in, but when you screwed in one, it like unscrewed the other, and I need to clamp it so it kind of puts it in place and it can't unscrew anymore. But of course I'm lazy, so I haven't done that yet. Oh, and that one was $2.99 and it's now $2.69. Ah, Thanksgiving. Now this one's kind of a bland, this one's not a very exciting one, but it was gnomes and it was Thanksgiving, so it fit the bill. Thanksgiving with my Gnomies. So that was, it's cute, but it's not as detailed as some of them, but it's still cute. All right, so this one is sold out, but I paid $2.98. There may be other sellers that have it, but we are getting closer to Thanksgiving, so who knows? Maybe it will stay sold out. All right, next is a Christmas one. It's almost amazing that this whole bag is one order, and it's the only bag that this order had. So that's kind of unusual. So here's one of the Christmas ones, or one of the weeks of December. So that's really cute. Same canvas, but you can see this is a lot more, it has a lot more texture to it than the Thanksgiving one did. All right, that one I paid $2.19 and it's now $2.48. Oh, all right, this one, Happy New Year. This I think is the only one that does not have a gnome. I don't think I could find a gnome one for New Year's. But in all fairness, I don't know if I'll film anything on New Year's Day anyway. But I could still leave it up for like the first week of January. Or I'll decide this is the one that's going to go outside. And this one, I paid $2.48 and it's now $2.19. right, another Christmas. Or December. Oh, well, maybe this is my Christmas one. Christmas week one. Merry Christmas. I don't know, I'm turning them all around. They always look exactly the same on both sides. And this one, I paid $2.48 and it's now $2.49. There are some other things in here that are not signs. I promise. But we like looking at signs because these make great decor for inside or outside. Inside, it'd be really nice to have almost the same kind of a rod that you might use to hang a quilt, that you could slide it through. I have something in this bag that I'm going to be using to hold it up there. So here's another December one. So like I said, for December, I'm going to change it out each week. That's excessive, I know, but it's fun. And these are so cheap. I mean, why not? All right, this one I paid $1.99 for. Oh, and this one is sold out. And I don't quickly see another seller with this one, but you never know. It may come back. We still have a long ways to go to Christmas. Well, not so long because my Christmas club pays out the first Saturday in November, so I got all my Christmas money transferred to my savings account. So now I can begin. I mean, some of it I spent already because, well, for one, I knew I had it in the bank because it's just a savings account at the bank that transfers from one savings to the other once a year. So I've already spent some of it because you've seen me get some things on here for Christmas presents. And I'm not buying all their Christmas presents from Temu, so don't worry. They'll get gift cards, and I do have the bingo games, which I think, and this is pretty much if you've been with me and watching my channel from the beginning. In the beginning, I was getting gifts for the bingo game that the family plays on Christmas Eve, and I wouldn't show them. But now that I know nobody in my family watches my channel, I can go ahead and do a haul with all those Christmas gifts so you can see. And so I can make sure none of them are broken, because it hadn't occurred to me that I better make sure none of them are broken in case I need to return any of them. I'm going to be hitting those 90-day marks on a lot of those. So that'll be coming. I mean, there's no rush for me to do that. I just need to do it before I sit down and wrap them for Christmas Eve. But that will be coming. So it'll be a special haul just by itself. Oh, I love this one. Love this one. So another one for February. And see, these are kind of addicting too, right? Because they're so cute. I mean, and once you decide, I obviously decided on the gnome theme, but there are so many other themes you could do. You could get a bunch. I mean, there are so many that say welcome with a picture. I don't want to be welcoming, so I don't get those kind. I'm kidding. I'm kind of kidding. I don't want people coming to my house, so I don't want to be like welcoming, but these are going to be going down here. But I got a special welcome sign, which I think will be in this bag too. So I didn't need any of these to actually say welcome. But I love this one. I think it's so pretty. So this I paid $2.98, and it's still $2.98. I love the contrast and the different fonts. It's just great. Notice how I'm always trying to look at you while I'm bending over. It's that whole don't turn your back to the camera mentality. What is this? Okay, well, this is a shirt. I don't recall seeing this on this order. Great. That means I'm going to have to try something on at the end. Ooh, this one's kind of see-through. It's very shiny. But it's a color block, red, white, and black shirt. Long sleeve shirt. These sleeves look super long. And they look super thin. So we'll have to see how well that works with my arms. And then the back side looks like that, but it definitely is, I can see through both layers of this white. So when I try this on, I do have my flesh colored bra on, but if it's indecent when I try this on later, I won't be showing that. So you just have to wait and see. And actually, if it's indecent when I've got that on, this isn't really the kind of shirt I'd wear a cami with. So it may go back because of that. Okay, so I paid $9.34 for that, and it was a 2X, which is a size 16. And it is now $10.48. All right. Actually, I gotta pause. I need to sneeze. Hold on. So here's the question. Is my nose getting redder and redder each time I pause and come back? I feel like it is. All right. So next, this is the sign holder that I got to go with these flags up there. So these are great. It's flat and this part just comes out. I don't think we've come across the sign yet I need to put up next, but when we do, we'll try hanging it up there and see how it looks. But this is painted black metal, and you can see it will hang. It'll hang from that. My only concern is will part of this go over and be over the curtain, because I've got plenty of room on the wall, so I don't really want it hanging over the curtain. But if I'm lucky, maybe it won't, but I kind of think I'll need to move it a little bit. But this is $3.79, or I paid $3.79. It's now $4.27, but there's multiple sellers that have it, so someone else might have it cheaper. But this is the perfect thing to hang your signs inside, or on your house. If there's a certain spot on your house that you want to post this and then hang your flag from, that would work too. Oh, another shirt. I didn't think I was gonna have to try anything on in this episode. All right, we got a white. Oh, we've got a white cardigan. So you can see it's got this pretty detailing all along the edge, and then pretty kind of lacy look. And it's about a 3/4 sleeve. I don't have anything I can try this on with down here. I need a t-shirt or a tank top. So I may just leave this until I can wear it with a tank top during another haul, if that's all right with you guys. But it's nice. It doesn't have a center seam, so it's not broken up. I've bought a lot of white things since I started buying Temu, which is unusual for me. But yeah, this is pretty. Pretty. And this, I paid $11.48. It is a 2X, and it's $11.48 today. Oh, son of a gun. These were just sitting here on the floor. I'm showing it. I don't care that it's not Temu. I got this from that store that we talked about on my last haul. And I got these to help. I'm going to tea dye these, but also I'm going to use these to add designs to my tea dyed paper. Because apparently if I put some of these kind of in between the layers of paper that I'm soaking in the tea, they will pick up these designs. And so not only will I have this to use in a journal, but I'll also have the design on the paper itself. So, and this is a 32 piece. Wow. So they must be pretty thin, because to me it looks like there's 4 in here. All right. It's funny how some of the sellers fold them up in little bags. Some of them have them just half size. Here's another one of my December ones. Sorry. And this one, I paid $2.48, and it's now $2.58. We are almost done. So this will end up being a short one, but I'm not going to question it because my voice is giving out. So we will just take advantage of that, having a short one for once. So I got these two, which I think are also supposed to be yard signs, but these are not the canvas ones. These are printed polyester ones. So that's a little disappointing, actually, but it's okay. Autumn Harvest Blessed. So this is the one I need to be putting up now. So let's get out our little thing here. Well, before I do that, let me see. Yeah, you can't tell from the picture it's not one of the canvas ones. I paid $2.48 for this, and it's still $2.48. So this one, I wouldn't put this outside. I don't think it would hold up out there. Although that being said, the ones that I got for my shutters, this material, this is like the umbrella material. All right, so here we go. Well, I think that works out okay. I don't have to move it if I don't want to. It's not covering over the curtain, and you almost can't even tell it needs to be ironed. You can at the top, and it hangs a little bit this way. So yeah, so I like that. I need to rearrange the lighting so it's a little bit better over there, but that's what my plan is to use with this space. It doesn't take very much creativity, and maybe eventually I'll put some other things in this kind of area, but that's what we're going with for now. All right, so then this one, which is also going to be umbrella-like material, is one of the January ones. Let It Snow. I mean, the color on these is better than the canvas ones. It's not obvious in their description that it's not going to be canvas. I paid $3.49 for this one, and it's $3.48 now. All right, then we have the Moleskin. So if you don't know what Moleskin is, actually, hang on just a second. Okay, if you don't know what Moleskin is, let me just take one of these out. You're not going to be able to see this. It's super smooth on this, almost like a brushed velvet flocked hanger kind of material. Moleskin, I'm sure. But the idea is, in this, you can kind of tell there's cutouts. So they're different. Just start to peel one. Like this one is a kind of an oval here. I'm not doing that very good. But the idea is that if you've got a spot, and you could use all these different pieces for different things, but I got ones that were specifically cut out or had designs. You can kind of see the indents on the back. They're mostly circles. Well, anyway, actually, let me see if I can get it. I'm not very good at showing the picture to you guys because of my light. It only ever works sideways, and I don't understand why that is. But so you can kind of see it's got these, all the sheets have these different pieces on them. So then they also have the negative of that space. But the idea is that you put it on a spot that you don't want to rub against, or that does rub against things, but you don't want it to damage your foot or whatever. So my husband has a couple of ulcers that are just about healed up. So his doctor wants him to put Moleskin on the spot so that when it does rub, because it's a friction ulcer, so when it does rub, it won't do further damage. So it's a sticker. You put the sticky side on the skin, and then the mole side will rub against the sock or whatever, the shoe. So this was a pack of 20, I think. No. I got 220 pieces, but they're talking about all the individual pieces that are on each one. I didn't get 220 sheets. So I don't know how many pieces is on a sheet, but I got a total of 220. I paid $7.19, and that quantity is $6.39. So this is a really good price for this. The only disadvantage to purchasing it on Temu is I couldn't use my HSA card because this would be a qualifying expense for my medical supplies. But it was cheap enough that I'm not worried about it. And I've got some medical money that's just sitting in the checking account as opposed to the HSA account, so I'll just use some of that. So that's a really good price for that, and it looks like a pretty good quality of moleskin. And that is it. So I want to thank you for bearing with me as I did this. Hang on again, hold on. It's been about 5 hours since I've taken my cough medicine, so that's why I think the coughing is starting to get worse. So I want to thank you for bearing with me. I really don't want to not put content out, and I'm hoping that it wasn't too distracting for the occasional cough. But otherwise, I really appreciate all of you. I appreciate you watching this and spending some time with me. It's because of all of you that I have this channel, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm grateful for anything that you choose to do to help support this channel, whether that's clicking a thumbs up, whether it's subscribing, whether it is using any of the affiliated links that I share, which cost you nothing extra, but do provide me with a little bit of extra income that I can put back into ordering things for this channel. And please be sure to check out my link tree below just to see what kind of goodies I've got down there. I did get my overhead contraption set up, so I'm hoping once I get past these tickles that I have in my throat, because now I don't want to do a collaboration video if I'm coughing through it. That doesn't seem very fair to them. It's okay if it's on these non-sponsored videos, but I don't want to do that to one of the sponsored ones I have to do. But so that's coming, so that's exciting. And I finally figured out how to get my iPhone to mirror to my iPad, which it should happen automatically. They're both Apple products, but apparently Apple doesn't make it so that you can do that, so you have to download another app on both devices in order to do it. So I did finally figure that out. So that should be interesting, seeing me attempt that for the first time. But otherwise, I think I'm going to call it quits for today and go get some Vicks Vapor Rub. Oh, I was at Dollar Tree today. Why didn't I get another Vicks Vapor Rub stick? Because I got one of those and I gave it to my daughter. So, and I don't want us to cross-contaminate, so darn it. Oh well, I've got a jar of it somewhere that has been probably cross-contaminated for years. So I'll go find that. But then I think I'm going to take a rest, and I may not film again until Wednesday, but hopefully I'll be better, a little more recovered by then. But otherwise, I hope you take care of yourself. So wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great time and enjoying life. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, you guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's the medicine. I don't know. I didn't finish showing you everything that was in this haul. I was like, where did the one thing go that goes with this? Well, it's right here. I didn't show it, and I still need to try on that shirt. So I'm back, so bear with me. I got this as a decal. I'm not going to put this up while we're on screen, because that wouldn't be fun to watch. But it's pretty much like contact paper. Why do I have extra here? Okay, well, we'll think about that in a minute. Oh, maybe you use that contact paper like you would if you're using a Cricut to put on this and then pull this off of this paper and then stick it on the wall. But this welcome is going to go above my sign over there. So this may also determine if that hook gets moved, because this needs to be end before the curtain does, and that will need to be centered under this or I will go crazy. So this is just a basic sign that you could make on your Cricut or Silhouette. All right, so there's that, and then I'm going to pause and I'm going to try on the one shirt, so hang on. All right, so this shirt is too big. It's just too big everywhere, so I could definitely have sized this down one, but being that there's all this white in the front, although it's not showing my bra, so having a skin colored bra on probably is fine, but I don't think I'm going to return this, and I don't believe I'm going to repurchase it. So apparently if you are size 2X, you have orangutan arms too. Is it orangutan the one that has the big arms? I don't know. But apparently you just, that's, okay, I gotta vent a second here. So not everyone that is a 2X or plus size has the same size chest as their waist. Some of us have a smaller chest and a bigger waist, especially maybe if we've had children. And so sometimes I know they can't cater to everybody, but it is a fallacy to think that we're all built like this. And it's also a fallacy that some of us aren't still petite even if we're plus size. Have the same problem with pants. So, and for a while, I don't know if Walmart still does this, but for a while they used to carry all their pants in petite, average, and tall. and I could get the petite ones that had a short inseam, and it was perfect. But see, we're getting to Christmas season. That'll make sense, here coming soon. But yeah, so that's my little vent for us plus size ladies. But otherwise, I said all the goodbye stuff earlier, but thank you for watching out this episode, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.